I hope you can hear me.
Yes, ma'am, we can.
Okay, great. First, thank you. I thank my Veteran Experience Office community engagement team for organizing these events and this particular one, and I really thank everybody on the call. As is my tradition, and because we're talking about the veteran experience, and I happen to be a veteran, and I happen to be caring for veterans, I'd like to just bring us down and start this effort with an example of why we're all together. And as I share this, it happens to be my personal lived experience at the moment, but it is not about me. It's indicative of what you all deal with in your communities every day. As you know, and we'll hear more about, the Veteran Experience Office has many, many different ways to approach are listening to the voice of the veteran, family, caregiver, and survivor. And those do include our surveys, and it includes the web, it includes social media, and it includes the engagement we get from reaching out with you in efforts like this. We call all of these ways in which, these multi-channel ways in which we listen for the purpose of program improvement and service recovery, we call these now our veteran signals, the way we make sure we're tuned in to what our veterans need so we can deliver the highest quality care and benefit services in the ways they need it, not only in our facilities or in our regional offices, but more importantly in the homes they live in and the communities that they live in with the support of folks like you. So I was just on the phone having to delay our call, my participation, because I'm currently taking care of a REA-era wheelchair-enabled disabled veteran who I need to go and hospitalize today. So I was talking to the doctor, the internist, and thank you for your patience. This particular person, my brother-in-law, can use the benefits of the VA for his health care. What he can't qualify, because you know the complexities of different veterans' ratings, is some of the other benefits, which include housing, which include sometimes aid and attendance, which also include things like respite for caregivers. So here I spend hours trying to case manage his support, that everything from addressing his spiritual needs to his clinical, medical, and psychiatric needs, and then his benefits. That engages the county, it engages the faith-based communities, it engages friends and family, and it's a web we have to create to have a comprehensive wellness plan for any person to be able to function. And some are more complex than others, and usually as we age, I just had a birthday yesterday, so I'm particularly sensitive to the aging part. Our needs change, and we need actually more. We know that none of this we could do alone at the VA. And so I just have to say how appreciative I am of all of you and the team that's working so hard to support you. This is, in fact, our second of 5 Community Veteran Engagement Board network events that our Veterans Experience Office is hosting. This gives us a chance to connect with local community members like yourselves, obviously the CVEBs. We invite our VA leaders locally from the health and benefits, Memorial Affairs. And if you haven't seen it, Memorial Affairs has a fabulous new YouTube video out that'll just break your heart. So great. We have state and county officials and our academic partners, which are so key as we do, research and training for our providers. So many nonprofits are on the call and leading this effort, and our private organizations. Many of our CVEBs have great private providers and industry and business, which we couldn't do without. Right now, as you all mainly know, we have 142 CVEBs in our network, and my goal is to get us to 200 as soon as we can. Some of the groups are very mature and have been there a long time. Others are new, all equally important, just at different stages. And this networking opportunity gives us a chance to come together and share experience and observations. We have over 30 of our CVEBs have already received our in-person appreciation through our veteran-friendly community initiative. And we'll be doing some more of those this summer, and we have leaders from the VA coming out to present a certificate acknowledging the excellent work that's done in a community. So please know that that's an option for you as your CVEB and your community engagement matures. For today, we're here really to listen and promote your interaction with one another so that you can have a stronger connection, a stronger coalition amongst yourselves. It's not to impart what we know, although it is to share information. And it's not to impart a one-size-fits-all, but it's to capitalize on what you're already doing, to brainstorm what you find is a local solution, to share the best practices and lessons learned. And I love hearing not only the challenges, but the success stories. And to create this you have local networks of resources. I please beg you to please make sure that those resources are also included in our national resource directory. That is just so very important. As I said, you are so key to supporting families like mine, and we're also taking care of a disabled World War II surviving widow. We can't do this with just the VA. We really, really need you. And I particularly appreciate the kind of coalescing leadership that is provided through some of our partners like the America's Warrior Partnership and the Bob Woodruff Foundation. They're just a few of those who are our strategic partners, but they're helping us with the collective impact efforts, and those are greatly appreciated. One of the things I want to share, and it may not be the time now, but I want you to know that the difference that you will begin to see over the next 6 months in the VA is our rollout of customer service in the context of the overall President's management agenda led by the Office of Management and Budget, which explicitly states that customer service is a requirement across all of government. It is also written in legislation such as the Mission Act that passed. Our VHA and our VBA, our health and benefits, will be required to report on their, quote, customer service. And for us at VA, being the first federal agency to really have a robust customer service, which we call our Veterans Experience, or Veterans Experience Service Office, we're going to be really very active champions for this effort, not only to spread further and deeper within VA, but across whole of government. And some of you have seen this already in the surveys that are taken now by veterans as they have their outpatient visits at our medical centers. Those will be enabled. We're testing now on a handheld device, so they'll be able to push in real time comments to us. We'll also be surveying inpatient services and moving to VBA very quickly. So we'll know what the veteran is saying in real time about his or her experience with any of our benefits and services, so we can improve those, not next month, but immediately. So as we go along, I know that Jim and the team can provide you with additional information, including handouts on those and links. That customer service is only one of the many efforts we're doing. Of course, we're trying to respond to the choice program. We have the expansion of the caregiver stipend that goes to the pre-9/11, which we're working on. We have an effort to try to get mental health care more quickly and comprehensive care more quickly to those who are catastrophically injured. We also have the Choose Home initiative, and some of you have participated in that, in which we're trying to ensure that veterans, such as my brother-in-law that I mentioned, have the option to choose at home, and family members are fully supported with all the, not only the VA, but the community-based services that they need to make that successful. There's a lot going on right now, but I want you to know that it comes out of our veterans experience and the community experience. And I'm very, very grateful for everything that you're doing. We look forward to supporting you as a key anchor and partner in all of our customer service or veteran experience efforts. And I look forward to hearing the rest of your conversation as much as I can, and hearing the takeaways too and what you need from us. Thank you, Jim, Andy, everybody, and the team for putting this together.